1075, The Game Podcasting, is sponsored by Modern Exterminating, a family-oriented company. Professional, honest, and dependable pest control solutions. We're your one-stop shop for all pests.
The single largest investment into USC athletics occurred today as Carolina Athletics Director Jeremiah Donati and the Blanchard family of Blanchard Machinery announced a 5-year partnership that will see Blanchard invest heavily, not only financially, but with other parts of the partnership, including relationships with USC student athletes, with heavy assistance in the enhancements and improvements around Williams-Brice Stadium. South Carolina, you got a real nice opportunity to be 5-0 in your first 5 games, and you probably need to be.
Yeah, you need that head start. I mean, look, winning at Missouri is never easy, obviously, but you gotta find a way, right?
And they've won 10 games 2 years in a row. And last year's game was, it was a hell of a game.
That was a phenomenal game. I mean, look, to carry yourself 5-0 into that meat of your schedule, and then if you can find a way to navigate that with only 2 losses,
you're in
a good position.
Yeah, you're in good shape.
So much of this comes down to the combination of, at some point, the development of your youngins, right?
Right.
I mean, the portal, you brought in some guys in the portal that if your youngins don't develop, they can start, or they might just beat out your youngins.
Yep.
But at some point, this offensive line with 4 stars, some of these guys have to step up. Your wide receiver room is young, but you got a lot of talent. Your linebackers, everybody loves Johnson. Again, a borderline 3-4 star, depending on where you looked at, who's a physical freak. You've got a lot of youngins that, okay, we need you now. But Shane was smart, learning from that 5 and 7. You just can't rely on them. So you brought in guys from the portal. You got depth.
Right. But
somebody here's got to step up, Jay, in these spots, because you lost a lot of really good players that are going to be running around the NFL.
They seem to be a lot higher. Look, it's August, and people talk and say the things sometimes the spin you think people want to hear or need to hear, but they seem to be pretty high on those linebackers at this point in time.